everyone, J&J here today, and we're going to talk about keeping your money safe online.
With the increase in online banking and shopping, there's been a surge in cyber criminals trying to steal your personal information to commit fraud and identity theft.
Justin, listen to this. Dear beneficiary, we are so glad to have found you. You are the last surviving blood relative of Prince, immediate electronic transfer, yada yada, risk-free, sum of $123 million US. Please provide us with your full name, current address, social security number, photo ID, and birth certificate.
Wow, that's a lot of money.
Do you know a phishing scam when you hear one?
You mean that was fake?
Phishing scams. Phishing scams are one of the most common ways identity thieves try to access your financial and personal information. They come in many forms, but most often come as an email. They get you excited, then get you to surrender private information in an attempt to gain access to your account, email, or anywhere else you keep information online.
Phishing scams can take different forms, but they're often an email scam, like the one he just got. You click the link and log in to what appears to be a legit site like your bank, credit card company, Facebook, Amazon, but it's actually a dummy site and you unknowingly type in your username and password. Or, clicking a link automatically may download tracking malware to your computer that allows identity thieves to log your keystrokes.
In either case, you've given up your login details without realizing it. For this reason, it's important to scrutinize closely any emails that request financial or personal information.
Check the email's sender address first. Then, instead of clicking links, hover over them to see where the text link leads to. If you get an email from your bank asking for information, call your local branch or customer service to verify that it's legitimate before sharing any details.
The same goes if you receive a phone call from your bank or anyone else asking for banking information. A common phishing scam, for example, involves calls from someone claiming to be an IRS representative demanding money for unpaid taxes.
If you get this kind of call, hang up and call the number back and/or do a Google search for the number to verify that it's legit. This can be an easy way to test whether the call is a scam.
Our money, like so many other aspects of our lives, is now mobile. Today, consumers shop more on their phones than they do in the store, and nearly 3/4 of consumers bank online and/or use mobile banking apps.
That's right. So how do we keep our money safe online? Here are some more easy ways to protect your personal information.
Strong passwords. This one seems like a no-brainer, but still needs to be brought to your attention. But passwords like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 are still getting hacked.
And yes, it's that ridiculous out there. In fact, according to PCMag.com, 111, 111, QWERTY, and password are among the top 15 most hacked passwords of 2020. A general rule of thumb is that if your password is easy to remember, then it's easy to hack. That'd be like if this guy over here used Johnny is awesome 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as his password. Oh no.
I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, update your passwords regularly, about every 3 months, and don't use your name, birthday, anniversary, or the same password for all of your accounts.
Public Wi-Fi. I tell everyone I know to avoid using public Wi-Fi, especially if they're shopping or banking on their smartphone device.
You can't count on public Wi-Fi to be secure. However, if you have to use it, there are a few steps you can take to keep yourself safe.
Number 1, disable public sharing on your device. 2, only visit sites that are encrypted. You can tell which ones these are by looking for an HTTPS in the URL, or if you see a padlock icon in the upper left of the URL in your browser. And 3, be sure to sign up for bank alerts.
Hey, what was that?
Someone just tried to log into one of my accounts from across the globe. FNBO got me covered. 2-factor authentication. This simple little step happens after you enter your username and password. You get a text message with a code sent to your smartphone, and you have to enter it to get into your accounts.
That's like some spy movie stuff in real life.
So, your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to evaluate all your passwords to see if they're safe, set up 2-factor authentication on all your online accounts, watch your email for phishing scams, and be sure to visit the link below.
Mission accomplished. This episode will self-destruct in 5 seconds. Until next time, Agent DB1
and DB2 signing
signing
out.